Well guys, I'm going to introduce to you a multi-billion-dollar pre-sale, a life-changing pre-sale. You know those in-game purchases, those in-app purchases, and even monthly subscription websites, you know how much they make? In the case of Tinder, look this up. That's just one example of a monthly subscription in-app purchase website. Look it up, $2 billion a year. $2 billion a year. $2 billion a year is how much just Tinder makes. I'm not talking about how much Palantir makes. I'm not talking about how much any of these other apps and games that you love playing on your smartphone or even on your computer make in-app purchases. But just one of them, $2 billion a year. How much is that? If you only had 1%, let's just say you had 1%. That's $20 million a year. $20 million a year if you had only 1% of that. And these websites, these apps, they don't need 100 people. They don't need 100 employees running them. So all they have to do is if they have 20 employees or 30 employees, they just split it amongst themselves. It's not 1% each, it's 5% each. That's $100 million. $100 million per year. Per month, that's $10 million. $10 million per month. Let's just divide that by, I don't know, by week? That'd be $2 million a week. Actually, $10 million a year divided by 10 would be $1 million a year. Would be $1 million a month. You divide that by week, and that's $250,000 a week. You could buy an apartment, a small condo, every single week. Insane, absolutely insane amount of money. But to make that kind of money, you have to have a website that people will want to use, that people will actually pay $59 for per month. And then when they get in the app or in the website, they're going to want to buy more upgrades, right? They're going to want to buy this in-app purchase and this new armor and this new feature and this new perk. They're going to want to buy the ability to put your likes and replies to the top and get platinum, Tinder, this, that, and the other. Get all these advantages and VIP treatment and all. I'm going to show you what everybody on earth is going to want to buy. Everybody on earth. $1 billion a year, $2 billion a year is nothing. I'm going to show you what everyone's going to want. Now, you've seen me do this, right? I said Tesla is almost at long target. And then I told everybody to buy calls. Don't just buy this, buy multiple. Do 3x, 5x, 10x leverage on Tesla because we're going to go up. Right here, right before we even hit our purple line. You want to see what happened? Bam. Zig, 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 and went straight up, straight up. We even gapped. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. We would just went poof, right before, you don't see the purple line down here. Enough to where people who actually saw it, damn, you called it, nailed it again. Did it again on the S&P 500. This is the mighty S&P 500 futures. Said we would go up right at, look at that, 5038. 5038. We're going to go up at 5038. You want to see what happened? 5038 is gone. We went straight up at 5038. You want to see them both together? Look at that. Right here, just at the base, we're going to go up. Just at the base, we went up. That, my friends, is the ability to predict the future. This proves that the future is knowable, that you can calculate what's going to happen in the future. But just with charts, this is where the billion-dollar opportunity comes in. I've actually tried to take this algorithm, the decision-making process that happens in my head, to know when something's going to go up, when something's going to go down, and turn it into an automated bot. I wanted to turn it into an automated bot with an automated algorithm so I could actually sleep. So it would do the trading for me. And I've paid PhDs, I've paid scientists, I've paid mathematicians, I've paid literally professors who are computer science professors and computer science and mathematics professors to automate this, but they failed. They couldn't do it. So you know what we did instead? Instead of just being able to predict charts, we used the same exact algorithm, which is based on wave theory. It's based on harmonics and wave theory. We took those principles, we took that algorithm and said, F it. If you can't automate this on the charts, let's automate everything else that we can automate. And guess what? We did it. Now we can automate and predict when you're going to meet your soulmate. Who is your soulmate? We're able to predict if you meet somebody. Let's say you met somebody on a cold, at a bar or a club, or through a meeting, from an introduction from someone, or even on an app. The prediction algorithm, which can predict everything, just like you saw, can tell you whether you're compatible, can tell you whether she's going to stab you in the back, can tell you whether he's going to cheat on you. It's the weirdest app. It's the weirdest algorithm, and it's done. It can even tell you if it's not for dating purposes, which is a Tinder competitor. Imagine joining a website or an app that introduces you only to people that you are perfectly compatible with. Not only are they attractive, not only are they fun to talk to, but you're actually long-term compatible with them. When you meet them, they will actually encourage you, and they will support you until you become that rich badass that Andrew, no, I'm not going to say the last name because then I might get, It can also tell you when you're going to get into a car accident. The insurance industry is going to love that. It can also tell you when, it can tell you everything about what's going to happen in your life. It can tell you when you're going to fall down. It can tell you when you're going to get rich. That'd be excellent for financial analysts. It can tell you when to, I'm not even going to go on. It can literally tell you everything about your life and any couple or any relationship, even children. With children, it can tell you whether the school is compatible with this child. It can tell you whether your child is compatible with this tutor, with this teacher, or whether your student is going to get bullied by some other kid at school. It's the weirdest thing, I know, but I just proved to you that I can predict the future on the charts, so why can't you predict the future of human relationships? Predict the future of stocks, even. And it's done. It's freaky. This is what alpha testers are saying. What the F, bro? Your future view is accurate as... So now, if we turn this into a institutional use for insurance companies to know who's going to end up with a car accident, who's going to end up in jail, who's going to end up getting a divorce, this would be amazing for divorce lawyers. They would sign up and pay $1,000 a month to know when somebody's going to get divorced. Weird. I know, it's just really weird, but the future's predictable. Everything's predictable based on harmonics and wave theory. If you just look at waves, I mean, I could go on wave theory forever, but and then you go, holy shit, you're right. Why didn't I ever notice that? It does repeat. It is a pattern. That's what you'd say, but that's long and boring and technical. So I'm not going to go into that, but everything's predictable. So insurance agencies, people that use Tinder, people that use Facebook, moms that are trying to get their kids into the best school are going to use it. Everyone's going to pay $59 a month to $200 a month to $10,000 a month. Institutions end up paying Palantir millions of dollars to be able to predict the future of their city. So with this algorithm, you're going to be able to charge countries and cities millions of dollars per month to be able to predict the outcome of their cities, their traffic, and wars. We'll pay millions of dollars a month for this algorithm. Now, you want a piece of that? This is how you get a piece of that. There's a new pre-sale, and you want to get in. I'm going to show you. Here it is. FTR version 2.0 will earn Ethereum via Airdrop quarterly. They might change this to monthly, because quarterly, nobody even understands what that means. It's weird. You would think that everyone knows that quarterly means every 3 months, but everyone's like, quarterly? What's that? So anyway, this is the blog. This tells you how to get into the pre-sale. And here's the address. The address is really long and weird. So 5864, what is that? Future View app _ 5864. Anyway, it's the most recent. I'll put a link at the bottom of this video. What they're going to do is take all their profits, every single 0.001 Ethereum, or every single little Satoshi that comes in through crypto, they're going to give you that money. They're going to give you a share of that. Depending on how much you participate in the pre-sale, you're going to get tokens, plus you're going to get a monthly airdrop in Ethereum. the thing is, if you get a monthly airdrop in the actual coin, in FTR coin, people are just going to sell it and the price of FTR coin is going to go down. All right? So why would you give anyone an airdrop in the actual coin? Give people an airdrop in Ethereum to where when they sell it, it's not going to make the price of the coin go down. Duh. You want to participate in this pre-sale. It's golden. It's life-changing. Let's get you rich.